Hi everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. We're here for day 2 of Junk Journal January, and you can find all the info down below about this open collaboration. Day 2, our prompt is Starry, which is an absolutely perfect prompt for me because I'm working on a journal right now that has a bit of a starry theme to it. So I have this thrifted book that I want to make a journal card from. It's called The Dream Jar by Lyndon Lee Johnson, illustrated by Serena Kermey. It's a beautiful book. It has some really lovely illustrations. It has a really nice style to it. I like the artist style and how she draws people. It's very sweet. And yeah, this book I think pulled some pages out, but the page I want to use today is this one. This girl is looking into a dream jar. So let's just pull this page out. And get this out of my way here. See, I'm doing all these starry things. I have these little starry stamps. Could not be a more perfect prompt for me for today. Okay, just going to move the book out of the way here. All right, so the image that I want to use is this one, and I want to make a shaker card because I have this piece of leftover acetate from some packaging, and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to use it. So I will go ahead and just tear this image out. A little bit bigger than what I will need it to be, and then I'll just look and see. I always try to hang on to like my little word snippets here of things. This says little sparkling stars, so we may use that with this piece of ephemera. Mom reads me a story. Okay, anything here? The dream jar is magic. I can feel it. And I think I will keep this little bit of this book page as well because it's got a little moon and the dream jar, and I can use that for another little project. Okay, so now we need to add this to this, and the best way I think to do that is going to be with my sewing machine, but I may pre-glue it a little bit from 3 sides anyhow. So I'm just going to use my art glitter glue to just do a quick little fine gluing of 3 sides here, just to hold it in place. But then first what I want to do is add the things that I'm going to put in the shaker. So this is jumbo glitter, and it's a really lovely color. So I'll just pour some on there. That's more than enough probably, but I like to add a lot to my shaker, and I'm just going to try to hurry a little bit because art glitter glue doesn't give you a lot of forgiveness, it gives you a little. I have this silver paper. I'm just going to punch a few little silver stars as well. This punch. Okay, that's fine. And I will get them all in there as well. Oops, I gotta make sure it's the right side up though. Let's look at our whole little stack of things. Just keep them all in the center here. Okay. And come back for my little bit here, and I will put some glue on the top now as well. I wasn't sure if I would stitch it first, but I think I will just go ahead and glue it down and get it all in place. Right about there. Now the nice thing with art glitter glue is that it dries fully clear. That's why it's good for use with glitter. So any of the glue that you see, don't worry, it will be gone. I'm just going to give this a couple of moments to dry, and then I have to stitch around it, cut around it, and back it. But I think what I'll do while I'm waiting for it to dry maybe is just back it while I'm waiting. Just looking for some packaging paper, I think. It is paper bag. Suspect that the shaky bits are probably going to stick a little to the glue on the edges, which is okay. That's why I put so many in there. We'll just make sure they're shaking around, and they are. Good, good. Okay, where is my glue stick? Oh, right here. So let's go in with some glue stick on the back. Just lightly, because again, I'm stitching. It's not a big deal. I just want to be able to affix this down. Whoopsies. Every time I film a video, I swear, if like I was just doing this on my own, it wasn't part of any kind of collaboration, it would go without a hitch. But because I'm filming a video that's part of a collaboration, things have to go slightly awry. But that's okay. Flip this back over. I know. Let's just get all the little stars here. We'll plunk them back in. We got a little leak in this side. That's the problem. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to stress about this. I'm going to go stitch 3 sides and then come back, add a little bit more of the stars because I want more than what's in there. I'll just collect the ones that are they're just at the edge of my desk here, if you can see. I'll collect those and put them back in. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've collected the majority of the glitter and put it back into the glitter bottle. And I have done my stitching on 3 sides. So let's go ahead and just trim on the outside of the stitching. Do not hit your stitches. Be very careful because that's the part that's going to keep this all secured. Okay. There we go. Get rid of these scraps, and then I will go, I'm not going to go all the way up to the edge because I will trim that at the very end after I've done my stitching. So let's grab our jumbo glitter again. Don't knock it over. Carefully open this again. There we go. We have a little opening here. A little more. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now we are going to close this up and get the lid on this because it will be everywhere. At least it's jumbo glitter, so it's manageable. What I typically do after I use glitter is I just I do a gluey page and I just kind of like add all of the extra glitter to it and then use it for another project. So I'll be right back after I stitch. Okay, so I have now stitched up the top, so let's just cut away the threads, and then we will cut above the stitch line again. And I will just show you sort of how I did this. So I went right up to the edge where the piece of acetate raises up. So hopefully you can see that, how it raises up just a little. It's a very, very small package. And then I stitched a single stitch, so it's really close together. Nothing can escape now. So we can shake it all we want. See, there's nothing coming now. We're good. And then I also just really think it's adorable. I'm really happy with how it looks. It's really sparkly. Hopefully you can see through all of the glare of the acetate, but yeah, she's really cute. Okay, so let's use the little word snippet here on the back. Just plunk that on the back to give like a little, you know, journaling kind of surprise. Little sparkling stars. glue that down. And then if we wanted to, we could add some stars to this. We could stencil the back. I also have this cute little image maybe I will use. Why not just use up all these little bits and bobs and do something cute here with this little moon. There we go. Maybe lift that a little and put him in here. Yeah. I don't always get the time to decorate the back of my ephemera, but it does add a nice little touch. And I do try to do it a little bit in my journals in some way. I usually do put some kind of interesting paper on the back, or I do at least inking. But yeah, today we will have a little more fun with this. Okay, there we go. So I think that that is Starry, and I'm happy with it. It's super cute. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go off camera. I'm just going to go around the edges here and see if any of the glitter that I lost when I was trapping it wants to come out and be free, so I can recycle it into another project, and also that way it won't fall out when I add it into the journal later. To do like a deconstruct of what went wrong, I didn't wait long enough for the art glitter glue to fully dry to the paper. Art glitter glue does take a little bit longer to dry on acetate than it does just paper to paper, which I completely forgot because I haven't used acetate in quite a while with glue. But just keep that in mind. You're probably used to using art glitter glue and it just dries super fast. Just remember that with acetate it'll take a little tiny bit longer. Yeah, but otherwise I am still very happy with this card, and I think it's going to be very sweet in my journal. So that's it for me for now. I will see you tomorrow with our next Junk Journal January day. Bye for now.